I wanna, okay, please allow me to thank you for coming, but also to thank Dr. Wasim Al-Haj and mainly Ashraf for actually managing and conducting a beautiful gaming academy last year. Of course, Ashraf did not do it alone. He had so many people volunteering and helping him. There was probably 5 or 6 people who really created the gaming academy. The gaming academy is a movement or is an initiative that will that holds in itself so many disciplines together. And people who went into this process or this experience last year understood that it's not enough to just do computer, and it's not enough to do storytelling or to do music. The beauty of it is we combine music, storytelling, creative design, and computer skills all together under one umbrella under one umbrella that is creating a game that is interesting to everyone. And also to add to this, another beauty of it is that it speaks to everyone around the world. And that's also something so special. So it's a multidisciplinary effort, and it's a linguistic, it's a multi-language, it's a multicultural and universal initiative. So having those two, what do we call them? Those two criteria that are really universal and global makes the Gaming Academy so unique. So with all your efforts and all your help, what we want to do is make the Gaming Academy initiative altogether a global initiative. And here I want to thank so many people, especially Lebanese and Arabs and people from the MENA region who actually work in the gaming academy, in the gaming business, and stepped up and did not question our demand or our plea for help. They right away responded to our requests and gave workshops and gave trainings and capacity building to all of you and to the people like applied last year. So there are so many people behind the Gaming Academy, from business people, from professionals, from people who have achieved high levels in the gaming business, to volunteers, to students, and to professors, and to scholar activists in Khalid Beirut. All of these people came without any prior demand for compensation. I want to say that last year, all of this initiative and efforts did not or was not equivalated with any money. And I don't know if we were able to get any funding this year, but this is a proof that if we all pitch together and if we do a collective action, we can make wonders even with little or no money. And this is our collective action. And this is what we can do together. We don't need the money. We have the brain and we have the will and we have the passion to make beauty around the world. I want to thank you all for coming today. And I want to congratulate again and again Ashraf and his team and Dr. Haj. And we are proud to be members of this initiative and wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Okay, Mr. Hal, great. Thank you so much, Dr. Saliba, for these kind words. This is wonderful, and hopefully we'll live up to all that you mentioned. I think this year, from what we've prepared so far, it is going to be quite the event. So I'm going to keep my camera open this way so you guys can see the wonderful people that showed up today. And I'm going to be sharing my screen from, yeah, you guys can see yourselves on screen. Okay, and I'm going to be sharing my screen from this side. Not biology. Okay, great. All right, to talk about the Gaming Academy for a bit. So, Awalshi, everyone, welcome to the Gaming Academy. We hope that this is something that you will enjoy. I mean, seeing that so many of you have showed up here online, it seems that there's as much excitement from our end as there is from yours. So what exactly is the Gaming Academy? What do we do? Who are we? So this is an initiative that came out or was born from Khalid Beirut. We are basically a group of different innovators and thinkers and creators. We are people that want to make things, full stop. So the best way to do this, the way that we all agree is a very fun, interesting, and creative way to do it is through games. We are people that want to get people from all over the region together. So this is why we included different communities, universities, and studios from all around the region. We have different people supporting us either in the MENA region or abroad. By the way, SWANA is basically Southwest Africa and Southwest Asia, sorry, and North Africa. MENA is Middle East and North Africa, thank you. So yeah, this is more or less who we are. These are some of the institutions that are backing up the Gaming Academy. We've got Khalid Beirut, which is us. We've got the American University of Beirut. So we'd like to thank you as well for helping, give us the space and everyone that was part of this. We've got the Lebanese American University, Lebanese University, AUST, Syndicate of Computer Sciences, and the BAU, among others. We also have a bunch of partners. So some of the partners on our teams, we've got Mohawk Games. So Mohawk Games actually created the best 4X strategy game last year, which was Old World. So if you've heard of it, it's that. If you haven't, now you have. We've got Swan Academy Awards, which is a relatively new initiative as well that are also want to celebrate people from the region. We've got Tamatim who are in Jordan, VGS and Falafel that are in Lebanon. I'm not sure why, but people really love to have food in games in the region. So yeah, indeed, yeah. They also have ketchup bottles in their studio that have the Tamatim logo on it. It's pretty funny. Some of the communities that we had last year, we basically had Lebanese game development. That was it. So this year we've got Lebanon, Egypt, Sudan, Palestine, Morocco, UAE, Syria, Tunis. Yeah, these are also some of the communities that are supporting us. And some of you here might, recognize, the logo of the communities that you're a part of. So yeah, Palestine does have a pretty good community as well. All right. So before we start, I want to show you guys a pretty quick video of what we did last year. Well, it was the final product. It was, a very small touch of what you guys are gonna experience if you do complete it. Yeah, that's fine. Hadi. Hadi. All right, 1 second. Okay, so this was a very quick overview of some of the games that were presented last year. So this was more or less the final product of the people that decided to finish all the courses and move forward with the games. And we actually have some of the people that created these games in the room with us, including the winners. So yeah.
So this was done after August.
After August, yeah. 1 second. Okay. So let's meet the team. From part of Khalid Beirut, we've got Dr. Wasim Al-Hajj. He was one of the people that first started all of this. There's me. I'm more or less the head of the Gaming Academy. There's Sasha Matar. Sasha, please raise your hand. Okay. So this is Sasha. Then we have Fuad right next to her, who is the tech lead. We've got Paolo. He's in France, so you're not going to see him today. Mika in Canada. So we're literally like all over the world. Lean in the back as well. Hi, Lean. We've got Yvonne, who's not here at the moment.
Ashraf, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I think we can still see your PowerPoint presentation and not the camera. And also someone sent a message on the group chat. Can you fix the mic? The voice goes up and down.
Okay, خلاص. I'll keep holding the thing as a شيء مش مشكلة. Okay. Is this better? ولا لا? Okay. We also have Alice, who is also here, part of communications and outreach. Hadi, Kamen, community manager, and Awaks, who you're probably going to see quite a lot on the Discord server. We will get to all of this in a bit. Next, we've got our educators. Okay. There was no sound on the video. That's true. And we had to mute. Sorry about that. Okay. So between some of our educators, we've got Leila Johnson, who is the creative director and the CEO of Mohawk Games. Again, they've created some of the best 4X strategy games worldwide. We've got Rami Ismail, who started Vlambeer and is currently an industry ambassador. Basically, if there is a talk happening anywhere in the world, Rami is most likely a part of it. We've got Matasim. He is a Jordanian developer who creates games and is part of Jundub Games. We've got Fuad as well, teaching development. He was the one that created the winning game, What Remains of Ish. Yes, Rami is a part of this. Next, we've got Fawzi. Fawzi Mismar. He is part of Ubisoft. He used to be in quite a few different AAA companies as well before that. We have Ali Katwa. Ali, raise your hand. Hi, Ali. So Ali is also going to be teaching design. We've got Taria teaching a bit of accessibility design and how to create games that will be accessible to more and more people. And finally, we have Mahdi, who created the game called Tandis. If you haven't seen it, look it up. It's a very, very beautiful puzzle game. And he will be helping out with creating this and teaching you how to make puzzles and fun levels. This is basically, as you can see, these are basically speakers for specific topics. So Leila and Rami are going to be going towards the business section. We've got Matasim and Fuad going for development. So they're going to be teaching you Unity development. We've got game design, which basically can be a part of anything that you're going to create. The only difference is how you use it. So they will be giving you the tools to create games in their own way and own specialty and stuff. When it comes to art, we've got Samir Kazah, who is in Lebanon but couldn't join us today, which is fine. We've got Dalia, who's also created beautiful concept art, and we have Ala Fleifel, who's here. Where's Ala? Ala. So Ala is also a freelance animator who's created quite a few things in the national Lebanese scene. For narrative design, we've got Jenna Yao, who's worked at quite a few studios as well, and is currently, if I'm not mistaken, a lead narrative designer at a new studio called Co-op. Then there's me. I'm a developer at Falafel Games and an instructor at the American University of Beirut, teaching narrative. In art, we've got, I'm going to start with the people here. So we've got Bassem and Yusuf, who are going to be helping you with 3D. And we have Kareem Abu Shusha, who's a senior lighting artist who, surprise, surprise, is going to be teaching lighting. He's very passionate about lighting, by the way. And finally, for sound, we have Mika, who has composed quite a few pieces of music, along with stuff for What Remains of Ish, which is the game that won last year, just like I mentioned before. There are a few more educators that you will get to meet soon, but we simply didn't include them all over here at the moment. All right, so what exactly are we doing? I've talked a lot, but you guys might still not understand the point or the concept of the Gaming Academy. So first of all, when you're taking the courses, we're going to start with the fundamentals. The fundamentals are something that you all need to take if you would like to take the certificate, obviously. The point of the certificate is to hang it on your wall and to enjoy it and to be proud of yourself for creating and finishing some specific things, such as, like you learn how to make games. So some of the fundamental courses are going to be given in Arabic, while others are going to be given in English. And this is so that we can get to as many people as possible and teach as many people who maybe might not have English as their strongest language. Then there's also Teamwork Essentials. So last year, this is actually a course that we added because one big complaint that we had was a lot of people couldn't find teams or they weren't able to work together because of different scenarios. So we brought these scenarios together and we are going to help you guys go through these so you don't need to make these mistakes the same way other people did before. After that, there's the specialization courses. So specialization basically means this is what you're interested in, and this is what you would like to do, and this is what you would like to be a part of and create. Yalla, I'll get to it.
Can you specialize in like some stuff?
Yes, okay. So the specialization basically allows you to be much more understanding of the things you want to create and the things you want to do. So let's say you're somebody who's interested in learning about coding. So you would only take the specialization courses in development because this is the only thing you care about. If you care about all of them, then be my guest and take all of the courses, but they are around 30. So good luck.
Do they conflict?
No, so basically the courses don't conflict in time. They are in 2-hour time slots approximately every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The first one is from 6:30 till 8:30 Lebanon time, and the second one is 8:30 till 10:30. So some of you from the countries that have your times before Lebanon might be able to attend the later sessions much more than the earlier sessions. But all the sessions will be recorded, so you're able to watch them whenever you would like. All right. So there's no pressure to attend. However, if you do, you will be able to ask the professionals questions since you're on Zoom and you're able to talk with them. And considering, we've all been learning on Zoom in one way or another, or talking to each other, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Yeah.
What's the difference between design and art?
So design is basically how you create your game. 2D art is drawing, more or less. Yalla, okay, I'll get to it. Exactly. So design is, yeah. Okay, do we have a question? You have a question, ask away.
Can we just interrupt here because I can't see who's raising their hands in the room. So,
You're raising your hand.
okay, so can I ask a question?
Yes.
So first, for how long will the courses be available online for us to review? Like, will you take them down at some point or another? And second, how beginner friendly are those courses? Like, I would be very interested in taking development, but I've literally never coded a single thing in my life. So.
Okay. So first of all, the courses are going to be up for as long as you would like. We're just going to upload them on YouTube. And I don't think we have any plans of taking them down because at the end of the day, we want you guys to learn how to make things. We're not here to stop you from doing that. Last year's courses are actually available on Khadid Beirut Gaming Academy as a YouTube channel. So you can watch those. In terms of how beginner friendly the courses are, the fundamentals are very, very beginner friendly. And the point of them is for anybody who doesn't know anything about games to learn about how to create them. Masalan, a basic 2D art course is more about learning the fundamentals of art and colors and stuff, more than just learning how to create something or to draw something by hand. So it's more about the concepts to a certain extent. So as I was saying, basically the fundamental courses are fundamentals. So they are the base of everything that you're going to take. And hopefully it will help you, grasp a bit more each of these concepts. Well, this is why we have these courses as something that everybody should take. Is that good? Does anybody have any more questions? Yes, Amr.
Hi, I just have a small question here, real quick. Anna, I'm not a developer. I'm very interested in the gaming developing industry. But I'm more approaching it from a business perspective. But my question was, is there any sort of عم نعمل approach على VR gaming in any way or shape or form أو لا?
Currently, no. And not many people have VR headsets, so we can't really have something that not many people can create. Some of the concepts can, once you learn, for example, how to create with Unity, you're able to use these skills to create things in VR. So this will be up to you and how you use the skills that we help you gain, basically. All right?
Thank you.
Cool, anytime. Okay, في عنا Tohu?
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm sorry. I just want to ask a quick question. Would you say by the end of this, each of us individually could hypothetically make somewhat of an indie game, let's say, or is this more a starter, a beginner course for everything?
Okay, so the point is, we'll get to the timeline actually. So this leads to the second thing that we're going to talk about, which is the workshops. So by the end of the things that we're creating, okay, I'll get to it. So by the end of the thing we're creating, you guys are going to be taking workshops that will allow you as a base to create things that you would like to create. They may not be the best, but this is the point of teaming up with other people and learning how to make what you want to create. The submissions are the things that you wish to further develop. So they are games that you have made or had a concept of, and after this you will be matched with a mentor who will then help you develop your game further, either by giving you resources to learn and improve yourself with, or by leading you on themselves. It depends on their own specialty and what you guys are interested in. So yeah, by the end of the workshops, you should be able to do the bare bone concept of a game and be able to create something that you weren't able to do before the end of it. So the end of the workshops is almost 4 to 6 weeks. So by that, if you've taken the specialization courses, done parts of the homework basically. The homework is basically just like a small proof of concept that you understood what the course was teaching you about. So after that, then we select the winner for the end of it all. Hala, somebody said that we have a question. Okay. Okay, yes, the specializations are design, 2D art, 3D art, development, and storytelling in business. All right, that's it. Cool. Okay, so just a very quick look at the program and what we have. These are the courses. If you guys go to our website, so hadditbeirut.com/gaming-academy-2-workshops, I think, you can see it. But no, we'll send these to you. But no, it's not that big of a deal. If you're on the Discord server, you can see all of these already. So it's fine. I will not quiz you on this, so you don't need to take pictures. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. You can choose whatever you're interested in. Come in, then we have more courses, as you can see. And each of the colors depends on the track that we're talking about. So the business track, for example, is at the end, mostly because this was when was most appropriate for everyone, for the instructors to help out with. Okay, cool. All right, next. So the first part of the workshop, just like I said, was the workshops where we teach you. Then you start submitting. So you're able to submit the game yourself alone if you have the skill and capacity to do that, or you can team up with others so you can create something bigger and better. Not necessarily bigger, actually, it could just be better. So we want the teams to be made up of 5 people. If you go for any more than this, it might be a bit chaotic for you to group together and stuff, because it's just going to get really messy. The games, after you create them, either as game development GDDs, game design documents, you present us the game design document or a game concept that you've created. And then if the game concept is good and the judges feel that these are things that you can finish in around 6 months or less, you will be matched with a mentor if you are part of the top teams. For those of you who do not make it to the top teams, does not mean that you will not continue working on your game. Because each of the communities, we're working on having somebody from each of the communities help the teams that are actually interested in creating their games and continuing moving forward to help you out with this. So just because you aren't matched with a mentor doesn't mean you can't work on your game. All right. Yeah, so this is basically it. Okay. All right. Again, mentorship is basically working with a mentor for 6 months. Last year, we had people from Ubisoft and Blizzard, among others. So they were pretty good. Some people also came from studios that they themselves have started. So depending on the kind of mentors we had, we matched people with the specific people that were good at what they did. So just as an example, we had somebody called Nahal Qadi, who previously worked on Far Cry 6 and is currently working on the new Star Wars game. She helped some of the teams with narrative. So, they asked her a few questions, but this was her role as a mentor. So, yeah. So this is all that we're going to offer you. What we expect from you when you enter the Gaming Academy is to actually learn. So we're giving you all of this because we love creating games. This is something that we are passionate about, and we want other people to also do the same. Yani, I'm personally tired of seeing so many good developers leave the country. We do want more and more people to create things locally, be it in Lebanon, in Egypt, in the UAE, in Syria, and wherever you are at the moment. We want you to create things about yourself with people that are like you. It doesn't need to be, every time we're good at something, we need to leave. So we want you to learn and create things that you yourself are interested in making and things that you believe represent you and represent how you feel about games. And you're interested in first-person shooters, make a first-person shooter. You like indie games? Which kind? Create that, you know? Don't make Skyrim. Please don't make Skyrim. If you guys try to make Skyrim, we'll need at least another 1,000 people. So please don't make Skyrim. Recordings. We will record all workshops as long as we remember to do so. So if we forget to record, please remind us at the beginning of the lecture so we can do that. And again, don't forget that they're workshops. They're not lectures. And okay, I am talking at the moment, but usually when it comes to all the workshops that we're creating, we want you to actively participate and create. So just as an example, What Remains of Ish actually listened to Ala, who just left, his session and created their character that we saw in their game in the session, more or less. Yeah. So basically that. Create what you can during the workshops, ask as many questions as you need, and then join the Discord server so you can learn and talk to other people in it and stuff. All right. So the kind of things that you're going to expect from us as well, resources. If you haven't joined the Discord server, please check your emails. They are there. Join the server, introduce yourself, and chat with everyone there. We will try to teach you as much as we can, but it depends on how much you take advantage of what we can give you, basically. Certificates of completion for those that are interested. If you want to post it on LinkedIn, if you want to put it on your fridge, it's all up to your decision. Yes, you can get more than one certificate, is that you go for the specialization. So basically the certificate of completion is for finishing the 6 sessions. The certificate of specialization is for finishing the the track that you wish to finish. Each track is around 3 courses, so they should be relatively easy. It's a total of 9 sessions that you're going to attend over 6 weeks, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal for you. We are going to judge the games fairly, so it's not going to be like, oh, okay, if you lost them, I lost them. Because most of the judges won't know you guys or what you've created. So what you're going to create is something that professional developers will give feedback on. And depending on the scope, depending on how understanding of games and concepts you are, either because you know them already or because you've learned of them, then you'll be able to submit your game and they will choose it if it's good enough. And then mentorship for the winning games. So the mentorship is basically meeting once or every week or every 2 weeks with a specific mentor, with your mentor or with a specific person that can help you with whatever you're stuck on. So let's say your mentor is a game designer and you need help with art. We will be able to put you in contact with an artist that can give you the concepts that you need. For social media, if you guys want to create things, tag us, we'll retweet, we'll share it on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, wherever you would like to do that. Everything that you create is yours. We do not want any part of it, and we do not want to claim that we helped you with it or anything. It would be nice if you do share, and thank you guys for this, but it's not necessary whatsoever. Again, we want you to create things because we want you to create. Okay, so please do that. All right, and if you wish to use the hashtags while typing in stuff, Gaming Academy 2022. And yeah, just share it with everybody share it with your friends, with your family, with your cat, with your dog. I don't know what you're going to be creating, but there are games for cats and dogs, so you might as well do that. Finally, I just want to talk a bit about Discord for those of you that are not familiar with it. Discord is basically a place for everybody to chat and talk. These are some of the places that you can click on. So welcome is basically more or less the first thing that's going to open along with the rules. So as long as you accept the rules and understand what you're getting into, which is please be nice, then ahla wa sahla. Announcements are things that the moderators will post on, will remind you that a session is happening in 30 minutes, for example, to fill in some forms, submit your games, etc. Introductions, some of you have been introducing yourselves, others not yet. So please do meet up. You'll be able to form teams and create games and find people that have the same interests as you early on this way. Roles, is that you wish to say you're a designer, a developer, somebody from which country, come in, you can click on that so you can give yourself a role so everybody will know what you do and contact you in case they're interested or have similar interests. Questions, if you have anything to ask, just throw it on there and one of us will answer. Team formation for when you want to create teams. Resources are things, let's say somebody found a free art resource. You can pass it to us and we'll paste it there. Self-promotion, if you create things or just want to show off something that you've done, be it game related or not game related, that's fine. Game jams is, you can forget about it for now. And then for the off topic, this is just where we chat. So whatever you guys want to talk about, we have different sessions and different sections for all of this. And then we have specific channels for development, art, music, et cetera, that you can talk on. Yeah, so this is more or less a quick breakdown of the Gaming Academy and what we do. Hala, one last thing I just want to add. You can watch the sessions without submitting a game. At the end of the day, we want you to learn, and we don't want to put any pressure on you that, oh my gosh, I have to do this and it has to be perfect. We want you to benefit as much as you can. So if you find the workshops beneficial, then watch the workshops. If you would like to submit a game and create further, go for that as well. This is literally up to you and what you wish to do. All right. So enjoy and have fun. So do we have any questions, either in person or online? I'm fine, thank you. Other questions? Hey, okay. Okay, so yeah, is there anybody is interested in asking questions about Unity or Unreal or something of the sort? You can do so in the specific channels that are also available on Discord. Yeah.
So let's say we have some other activities and maybe we can join Zoom meetings. How the team is going to make sure that like we're attending, we're participating, even though we have some.
So this is up to you. Yeah, exactly. So when you guys, so basically for the chat, the question asked was basically, how can we make sure that the team is attending the workshops if we have other activities? So one, since everything is going to be recorded, you can watch it at your own time. And we're going to have some homework that you're going to have to submit. So you can do this whenever you want. And this will help with the certificate, not with the team formation. The team formation is up to you and your friends or frenemies or.
Can one person do the whole work?
One person do the whole work, Lashu.
Whole session?
For the sessions. I mean, you can cheat, but what's the point of cheating? No, you can, but they'll get the certificate. They're the ones that watch the workshops.
You can watch all the.
Oh, you want to watch all the workshops? You can watch all the workshops for sure. There's no problem with this at all. Because I thought you meant if this person could watch it for all the team. You don't need to watch all the workshops for all the team.
So the tendency on like assignments basically.
If it is a team, just not a team, one person.
Hey, one person. If this person wants to watch all of them,
No, I think you need.
go for it. Good luck. Go for it for sure. Definitely.
I recommend it.
Hey, and last year we had 18 workshops and some people attended all 18. And it was very fun. Yes, it was you. Okay, cool. All right, Ma'moon, I think you have your hand raised.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
أول شيء I just want to say يعطيكم العافية for all this. Wallah, it is very, very nice. I had a question regarding the teams. So you mentioned that for the teams, they consist of a team of 5 members, right?
Yes.
So that is, I'm assuming, the minimum, like we cannot go under that. Each team must have 5 members. ولا can.
So yeah, you can submit your game alone or with a team. And last year we did have somebody that tried to submit Skyrim as a single person. But yeah, so you can submit a game as one person, but up to 5. No more than this, and it'll be a bit tough for you to work together and like set up times that everybody can meet up with. Yeah.
Tamam, thank you so much.
Anytime. Hello, Salah. Okay. Faisal?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you guys?
اوكي اول شيء كان ودي كمان اشكر التيم وانت استاذ اشرف على كل المانجينج معلش ماني قاعد اتكلم زي الناس بس يعني thank you for this and بس كان عندي سؤال. I had a question about the mentors and the educators.
Yeah, أكيد. Okay.
When it comes to مثلا during the sessions and the workshops, if I have a certain vision or a direction I want to go in,
okay,
there can be يعني I think there could be like a clash or مثلا educator يعني هو عنده values أو أشياء هو يصدق فيها وأنا لأ. يعني will there be a clash مثلا ولا هل حيحاول educator إنه يفرض الفاندمنتالز او الفاليوز اللي هو عنده هي علي مثلا اذا انا I disagree مثلا.
لا لأنه أنت you can create whatever you wish to create. يعني أنت you mean by the end معك when you submit a game is the educator doesn't agree with your values, this is a problem. صح ولا
yeah زي كذا يعني مثلا if I want to go in if I have a certain design philosophy مثلا when designing characters that clashes with a certain design philosophy that an educator or a mentor has, will that be a problem or?
No, لأنه أنت يعني the thing is إنه games are a very creative process. For when you're creating يعني somebody might see the hammer as a tool to break things, another can see it as a tool to build things, you know. But
Yes.
is that you are creating a game like Doom, and then somebody else is creating a game like Animal Crossing. You're using there are no guns in Animal Crossing. So no. There are the slingshot. So the slingshot is used to hit balloons versus guns in Doom are used to destroy enemies and get glory. The educators understand this. Sorry, the mentors. And the point of you creating a game is to make something that you yourself are interested in. There should not be a clash. So there's a clash, then there's some sort of lack of professionalism going on. But at the end of the day, this is your game, and they are simply helping you create the thing that you want to make. So that's it. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much.
Cool. Anytime. Okay, cool. في حدا كمان had their hand raised. I think it was. Who was it? ولا خلاص. Okay. نافيها.
Yes. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
I had a quick question about forming teams. How will we be like? How will it be formed? Like, do we talk to each other and make the team, or will you be kind of assigning us to each other?
No, we want to give you as much freedom as possible. So when creating the teams, you will meet up with people that you are interested in working with. And last year, for example, some people talked with other people that they met during the sessions. Some people, على team formation, they wrote, hey, I'm a 2D artist and I make this and this and that. So they were approached by developers that needed a 2D artist that did this and that, basically. So it's up to you to create the teams that you want to make. We're giving you as much freedom as we can while helping move you in a direction of creating things that you want to make. That's it. Okay.
All right, sure. And also one more question, if that's okay. So if I decide to say help in making a game, but then in between, for example, if I'm traveling or I'm not able to contribute as much as I was, would there be a problem there, or is that something that I need to kind of work with my team?
Okay, so this really depends on the team. Last year, for example, we had a team that had somebody go through a surgery, so they had to pause for a while. So as soon, when they made this thing clear with the team, it was fine. The surgery took like a month or two or something. At the end of the day, as long as you are okay with as long as the team is okay with whatever you're doing, it's fine. And again, it's you that's creating the game, not us. Enjoy.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much. That's it.
Anytime. Okay. Do we have any more questions? Okay, cool. طيب لكن guys, does anybody have anything to say? Yes. So we are going to be teaching the Unity engine, but you're free to use whatever you want, including board games. But board games are kind of hard to test and try out. So we are preferring to stay digital. But it's not allowed. Yeah. So please use Unreal. Please continue the game that you made in class. Okay, cool. All right, huh? ROM hacks?
Yes.
No, because they're hacks and that's illegal.
No.
If
bring, let's say, PS1 emulator, you do a PS1 style.
Oh, okay. You don't need a PS1 emulator to create a PS1 style game. You can do it with low poly assets and stuff. But no, as long as you're not doing anything that's illegal, this is fine. Okay. All right. طيب. Other questions? Dr. Wasim?
Please take Yakumo's question, then I'll go next.
طيب, sure. Yakumo?
Hi. Just wondering if there's a space or channel where people meet for making teams.
Yeah, so that's the team formation channel, which you can see over here. It's the fourth one from the bottom.
All right. Thank you.
Cool. So yeah, just join the Discord server. Awak's already sent the link, and
Yes.
if you haven't seen it, join the email, etc., etc. Okay.
Great. Thank you.
Cool. Great. Dr. Wasim.
So just a quick note, I want to thank you, Ashraf, and thank the whole team. And for everyone here and in Bliss 203, I wish you all the best. You will have enough time to develop the game after you finish the trainings, and mentors will walk you through the process, will help you out. You will have 5-6 months almost, and we will also help at some point in the future with the publishing as well, using our connections. Now, for those who are in Beirut, I'm hoping very soon there will be a space at AUB for game development. It is something that we did in the faculty, and it will be housed in engineering. So hopefully when this is ready, also Ashraf will let you know, so you can come, hang out there, develop there, get some help there, and of course on Discord as well for the rest. Regarding team formation that Nafi asked, yes, it is sometimes challenging, but hopefully through the workshops, you will get some tips on what to do on Discord in order to try and connect with some people, hoping that in the coming month or so, some teams will be formed. I know it's not easy, but we will try to help out in team formation as much as we can. And thank you again. Hope you enjoy and you benefit a lot from the whole experience. And by the way, quick comment, I saw the AUS. I think he or she put the camera and I saw something interesting and then the camera went off. So I welcome, exactly, that's it. So welcome everyone, hope you have fun.
Great, thank you, Dr. Wasim. Anjad, thank you so much. This was a wonderful ending speech, I think. Does anybody have any more questions? Walala, let's just take a quick photo and call it a day. All right. So I'm gonna stop sharing my screen.
Sorry, I don't know how to raise hands in Zoom. I have a question.
Sure.
Is it okay if I bring like someone I know that isn't signed up in this workshop?
No, sahla. Just ask them to sign up now and send them this. Okay. By the way, guys, if you have people that would like to join the Gaming Academy, you can still do so for around a week or so. So today's Wednesday. So next Friday is basically the time when we're most likely not going to accept more people to join. All right. I know it would be a bit too late with the fundamentals and all. So
but
if you
you have to be from the MENA region, right?
The teams basically need to have at least half of it from the MENA region. All right. Check your spam, by the way. Mish Munya, whoever texted last. So the teams that you make need to be at least in a half, a bit over half from the MENA region, and anybody else can be from wherever, anywhere or something. And Shakira مثلا can technically join لأنه her grandparents are Lebanese, just as an example. So you can do that. Yeah. All right. طيب. Any more questions? Cool. طيب. إذا بدكم, whoever is fine with opening cameras, let's do that and take a quick photo and call it a day. So كيف بدي افتح لكم اياها؟ هيدي صعبة شوي. ماشي الحال. It's okay. Where did AES's camera show? I don't know. طيب. This is gonna be hard. Okay, cool. طيب. 1, 2, 3. طيب great. Thank you everyone. We'll talk soon. إذا بدكم join Discord and we can chat some more there if you would like to do so. And if not, that's fine as well. See you on the 17th for the first session with Fawzi Mismar. Yallah. Take care everyone. See ya.